Welcome back to Testosterone Crusader. Today we're talking about something we all face at some point, fear. But guess what? There's a powerful way to overcome it, and it's all about embracing the unknown. Let's dive in. So what's fear? It's that feeling in your stomach when you face something new, something uncertain. But here's the thing, fear is not the boss of you. You can be the boss of fear, and one way to do that is by getting cozy with the unknown. Here's the magic trick. The unknown is where possibilities hide. It's like a treasure chest full of opportunities. Think about it. When you try something new, you open the door to amazing experiences, skills, and friendships. The unknown is your playground of potential. Now, facing your fears doesn't mean jumping into a lion's den. It's about taking small steps into the unknown. Maybe it's trying a new hobby, talking to someone you don't know, or exploring a place you've never been. Each small step is a victory against fear. Guess what? Life is full of surprises, and that's what makes it exciting. Embrace the uncertainty like a friend. Instead of fearing what might happen, look at it as a grand adventure. You never know what awesome things could be waiting for you around the corner. Every time you face the unknown, you're learning and growing. It's like leveling up in a video game. You become stronger, more confident, and more ready for whatever life throws at you. Embarking on the unknown is like going on a journey. Imagine you have a map, and each step into the unknown is a new destination on that map. It's your unique path, and you get to decide where it leads. Don't worry if the road isn't always straight. The twists and turns make your journey even more interesting. And guess what? Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone. When you embrace the unknown, you might stumble, and that's okay. Every stumble is a lesson, a chance to learn and grow. So don't fear failure. See it as a friend guiding you toward success. If you come up and talk to a random person on the street and they don't want to talk, you might see this as a failure. But we need to change our mindset to these types of things. Whenever we fail at something, whether it be talking to someone new on the street, asking a girl out, starting a new business, don't think that you failed. In fact, we grow every time we fail, and this is how we must see it. Let's say you start a new business and it fails. Maybe you'll lose a bit of money, but at the same time, you will gain a huge amount of knowledge so that next time you start a business, you'll be able to do it twice as well. Most people will do something like this: start a business, fail, think they can't do it, and never try again. When in reality, whenever we fail at something, we are actually getting better at that thing. If you play or have played video games in the past, here's an analogy for you. Imagine you're fighting a boss and you die. You failed to beat that boss the first time. But does that stop you from coming back and trying to beat it again? Each time you fail to beat this boss, you learn more about his tactics, his weaknesses, and you are going to get better at fighting him each time you try. So why wouldn't this be true for something like a business? Each time you fail at a business, you're going to get better and have better chances of success at the next one. Even if a girl rejects you, you might think about what you did wrong, what you might have said wrong, and the next time you try, you'll have a higher success rate. Because of this, we can't be afraid of failure, but rather we need to chase after failure because it's what's going to cause to grow. If you win the first time you try something, you probably won't get any better at it. But each time you fail, you're going to improve significantly. So by trying new things, whatever it may be, you will either succeed or you will improve at it. Success and failure seem like a win-win when you have the right mindset. We also need to step outside of our comfort zones in order to fail. Your comfort zone is like a cozy bubble, but here's the secret. It's meant to expand. When you step into the unknown, you're pushing the boundaries of that bubble. And as you stretch it, you become more resilient, adaptable, and ready for anything life throws at you. Now think of life as a storybook, and you're the author. When you embrace the unknown, you're adding thrilling chapters to your story. You become the hero facing challenges, overcoming fears, and achieving remarkable things. When we do things we've never done, that's how we have stories to tell. If you think about it, someone who lives a normal life with a normal job probably has no interesting stories to tell. Imagine talking to someone on the street and asking them to tell you an interesting story. Now they probably have one or two, but if you ask someone who's more adventurous, they probably have hundreds of stories to tell. If you ask a businessman stories, he'll tell you about all his failed businesses, probably about his first $1 million and so on. If you ask a guy who works a 9-to-5 to tell you an interesting story, what'll he tell you? Probably something from high school before his life became boring. You have to become that guy with 1,000 stories to tell. And how might you do that? Embrace the unknown. If you get an opportunity, seize it. Go on new adventures, take challenges, do what you've never done before. Here's a cool thing about embracing the unknown. It's a shared experience. When you step into uncharted territory, you connect with others on the same journey. You swap stories, share wisdom, and build bonds. The unknown becomes a meeting ground for diverse, incredible people, so don't be afraid to share your journey. Remember, every small step into the unknown is a victory. Celebrate those wins. Whether it's trying a new recipe, learning a new skill, or saying hello to a stranger, each tiny victory adds up. It's the small wins that pave the way for those big, glorious triumphs. So pat yourself on the back and keep going. Imagine this as a video game again. Every time you try something new, it's like discovering a new location and gaining experience. Every time you do one of your new skills, you're leveling up that skill. Whenever we embrace fear, whenever we embrace the unknown, we grow so much as individuals. We gain new skills, stories to tell, knowledge, successes, failures, and so on. To live a nice and comfortable life is boring. So go out there, embrace your fears, embrace discomfort, go into the unknown. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's always too comfortable. Thanks for watching.